Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel and welcome to WrestleMania X-7. Houston, Texas, April 1st, 2001. 67,925 people in attendance to see these two men step out into the ring to start the wrestling event known as WrestleMania X-7.
WWE Intercontinental Championship.
That's right, like Wayne Kerr just said. We are kicking things off with the Intercontinental Championship. Sir William Regal versus Chris Jericho, Y2J. Regal making his way to the ring, one of the most underrated technical wrestlers of all time. Finally, around 2021, 2022, he started getting that recognition he rightfully deserved. But till then, the 30, 40 years ahead of that, nobody gave two shits about him. Except for the people we worked with. As Regal gets set up here and we wait for his opponent to make his appearance, I want to remind you guys to hit the like button down at the bottom if you like what you see. Hit the share. Send it with your friends. Matter of fact, share it with your enemies. This is going to be 45 minutes. They'll never get back. It's a win-win for everybody. Anyway, in the meantime, Chris Jericho, that sounds like his music. You can't hear it, but I can. It's in my head. The countdown begins. Y2J, the Intercontinental Champion. The Ayatollah of Rock and Rolla. The man of 1,004 moves. The Lionheart. What else did he call himself back in the day? Anybody remember? If you do, put it in the comments below and we'll talk about it. Chris Jericho, long-lasting member of the wrestling industry. Multiple times champion with just about every belt that he's ever held. He's held every major title at least once, probably twice, at least. This time he's going up against William Regal, putting the Intercontinental title on the line. We'll see how that goes. We're going to hand things back over here to our ring announcer, Wayne Kerr. Let's get that graphic up and get going. Today, Wayne. Good God.
Introducing the
There you
challenger
go.
from Blackpool, England, weighing in
Hard to
at
find good dealers
240
these days, man.
pounds, William Regal.
Good health is so hard to come by, man.
And introducing the champion from Winnipeg, Manitoba, Canada, weighing in at 227 pounds. He is the
from Winnipeg, you
WWE
idiot.
Intercontinental Champion.
10 points to Gryffindor if you get the reference. Chris Jericho, as Wayne so wrongly pronounced, Chris Jericho here, handing over the belt. It's on the line, and referee Joe Brony gonna hold it up. Everybody got a good look at it. It is a good looking belt. It is a good looking belt. Off to the side it goes. Ring the bell. Start with an elbow and collar tie up. A little suplex from Jericho. A little cocky. A little early to be doing that. Champion or not. Into the corner he goes. Blocked. Jericho blocked that right hand. Reversed it. Gave him one of his own. Back to Regal. Jericho again Irish whipped into the corner. Introducing the forehead to the turnbuckle. Regal wrapping the leg. Trying to stretch it. Popping the knee perhaps. Jericho tries to fight out. Back into the turnbuckle he goes. This time working on the arm and shoulder of Jericho. Using the top rope for leverage. Blocked again. Tried for that right hand and power of the punch perhaps. Jericho blocked it. Jericho back in command for the most part. Again, the arrogance. You stay on him, you turn your back on him, and look, he turns right around and meets Regal right in for a suplex. Well executed at that. The bare knuckles right to the temple, and again, referee Joe Brony, there's no count for that. No need for him to count an illegal maneuver. They'll stop when they're done. There's no need to slow them down or hurry them up, says Joe. Hey, there's Regal in the meantime. He's showing off a hidden talent. Stronger than he looks as he carries Jericho the whole way across the ring. Just to slam him into a turnbuckle and then throw him back the other way. Jericho fighting back, pulls the leg out from under Regal. Drops a knee of his own right across the inner elbow of Regal, trying to keep that right arm, the left arm of Regal at bay. It's so imperative to the Regal stretch. Straight for the arms in there. Again, Jericho talking to the crowd. Off the ropes, over the top he goes, out to the outside, and Regal just bounced his head off that steel stairs out there. A suicide dive over the top, springboard style goes Jericho. Nice big splash to the outside. Picks him up. Underhook powerbomb. This is going to get real bad for somebody out here. Jericho tossed across the ringside area into the barricade, separating the fans from the action. Most of the time, separating the fans from the action. Jericho firing back. Caught. Referees count to 5. These two gentlemen better pay attention. Wow, did you see that snap jab? And Jericho caught him right in the face with that. Referee's Tazz slows countdown, telling the boys to get back into the ring. Joe, springboard to splash again. Jericho in complete control of this matchup at this point. Walls of Jericho got him locked. Can he roll him over? Joe Brony looking out to the crowd, not even paying attention. Can Regal withstand it? Can he withstand it? Is he going to tap? No tap. Look, Regal barreling out of it. He powered straight up. Break back those fans are a little non-sell, but whatever. Forearm, caught, blocked again. Kick to the breadbasket, steps out of the way. There's Regal. Jericho, wow. The Regal knee right between the eyes. Jericho almost lost that title. The title of champion, almost. Regal stretch. He may still lose it. He may still lose that title. That title might transfer right now. And it does. Jericho taps. Jericho taps, and we got a new Intercontinental champion. Let's take a look at the replays on this. Look at that. They just chucked him across the ring. Just bot bitches. High lifting knee. Well, these replays are nothing but Regal at this point. Nothing but Regal. Look, all this replay. They didn't even. It was as if Jericho didn't even have any offense. In these replays, we need to talk to the guys back in the truck. They need to do better work than. I'd like to see replays of both combatants, whether good or bad. But our new champ, WrestleMania X-7, starting out different than perhaps it should. We'll see what goes on next. We're going to line you guys up here with our next matchup. Look at this. Tazz joins the APA to take on the Truth Commission. I'm sorry, the Right to Censor. My bad. The Right to Censor, Farouk Bradshaw.
Contest is a a combined weight of 595 pounds, the APA.
Farouk and Bradshaw making up the APA Protection Agency. The Alkalite Protection Agency, APA. I said they'll be being joined by Tazz here in this matchup between themselves and Right to Censor, Bull Buchanan, the Godfather, and the Good Father, and Val Venus. 6-man tag action tonight.
Partner from Brooklyn, New York, weighing in at 250 pounds, the Machine.
Of course, Tazz, a longtime member of the ECW wrestling organization. Most people remember him as well as, and know him now as commentary on different places around the world, around the country, around the world. As Tazz has moved along with his career from in-ring competitor to ringside commentary, and among other things that I'm sure I do not know about. Tazz and the APA taking on these next three. The Right to Censor, Bull Buchanan, the Good Father, and Val Venus. I said it before, I'll say it again, and here they come down.
At a combined weight of 890 pounds.
There's Val Venus following in the back there. The Good Father still pimping, but in a different kind of style. And the Enforcer, Bull Buchanan. This has been a lead up for a bit. And it's about to come to a full head here at WrestleMania X-7 Houston. We have a problem. Everybody gets ready to stretches, last minute advice from one another, and we ring the bell, and Farouk, damn, right in the face with a couple of right hands. Good Father firing back though. Look at that. Farouk showed a little bit of agility, rolled out of the way, rolled back with a clothesline, and right hand for Val Venus just to grow on. Good Father picks him up, scoops him. Farouk too smart for that. Reverse Irish whip into the turnbuckle goes the Good Father. Then becomes a standing punching bag. Farouk sends him back to his own corner. Damn. That's pretty good. Farouk back in control. Look at this. All the way up. Nah. Farouk, don't do that. Don't do that. He just powerbombed that man out the ring. He just threw him right out the ring. Right here on the floor. By God, he broke him in half. Or some such thing. Bradshaw firing up the crowd. Yeah, bridge. A bridging suplex could be enough. No, Bull Buchanan comes in and breaks up the count. Over the top rope. Farouk sends Bull Buchanan. The elbow drop to the back of the head of the Good Father by Bradshaw. Having his way all over here with the former pimp and leader of the Ho Train, the Good Father, joined up with the Right to Censor. And now here we are. They're upset about the beer drinking, gambling on the outside of the APA are best known for. There we go, Godfather. Oh, Bradshaw shifts his weight, reverses it into a pin. Good Father pops up before the referee can even start a count. APA still in control here. Tazz yet to enter the ring. But then again, if I think about it, I think the the Good Father is the only one that's been in the ring legally. So yeah, could have a ways to go. We'll see. But Bradshaw at the moment losing steam as the Good Father gains some of his own. Just got him locked in. Nope, swaps him out for the leg. Pulls the leg out from under him, a big knee to the back of the hamstring. Forearm to the chest. Irish whip into the corner. Double team action by the APA. One place you do not want to be. Off the ropes. Double backdrop, and Farouk now the legal man in the ring. Farouk dropping a couple elbows down into the tender area of the shoulder. Some big ass elbows to be smacking somebody in the chest and shoulder area with. Hit you in the chest and leave a bruise on your spine. Farouk with a neck breaker. Put that right in place. What a spine buster. Farouk in for the cover. That could be it. Val Venus into the ring. Tazz tackles him straight down. Quick and easy matchup. Six-man tag comes to an end with a spine buster from hell. You see that's bridging suplex by Bradshaw and break up by Bull Buchanan. Again, Bradshaw with a big elbow. Double team by the APA. And then, of course, here that spine buster. One more look at that. Man. And, of course, the 3 count cover. You see Bradshaw. Look at this. Val Venus comes in. Tazz just waist tackles him straight to the ground. 3 of them with the win. Speaking of 3 of them, we're going to see another. We're going to see a triple threat match. Hardcore style. Kane, Raven, and the Big Show going one-on-one in a triple threat Extreme Rules match coming up next. If Wayne's going to take over on this one or not, I'm going to stay on standby until we make that decision.
The following contest is a triple threat Extreme
Rules
match, and is for
if it was terrible, leave a comment. Let me know how bad that was. If you liked it, let me know. We'll do it again. Wayne doing his job at the moment, letting everybody know what's going on.
Weighing in at 291 pounds, Kane.
Extreme Rules triple threat. Hardcore championship on the line. Raven will have his hands full trying to hold on to that belt against not only Hell's favorite demon, but also this man, this gargantuan, this former member
and introducing the challenger
of
from
the
Tampa,
NWO,
Florida, weighing in at 458 pounds, The Show.
Big Show making his way down. That's 2 of the 3. The champ has got to be backstage looking on. He's got to be at that monitor looking on, thinking, what did I get myself into? Taking on 2 giants that's 7 feet tall. In an Extreme Rules match. Yeah, you get the yes, you have the ability to beat one of those men with a chair, a baseball bat, or whatever it is that you can get a hold of in an Extreme Rules match. But at the same time, it goes both ways, man. 7 foot something, 450 something pounds. I'm gonna hit you with a chair. Let me sign right up for that.
And introducing the champion from New Jersey, weighing in at 277 pounds. He is the Hardcore Champion.
This man. This is not his first title defense. So it's not like he didn't know what he was getting into. I mean, I'm sure he's wondering what he got himself into, but he knew what he was getting himself into when he signed on to take on both the Big Show and Kane and put his belt on the line. There's Raven, leader of the flock. He's been around for some time, making his moments here at WrestleMania. X-7, Houston, we have a problem. Throw the graphic up. Joe Brony gonna ring the bell, and we're gonna get this thing underway here just momentarily. Look at that beauty of a belt, huh? Duct tape and all. Line them up. The size of the Big Show. Raven taking the gloved right hand of Kane directly into his face. Back and forth, able to match power with Kane. Strangely enough, Irish whips him into the corner. Big Show taking a right hand and just launches Raven across the ring. Then takes a right hand from Kane. Raven wisely staying out of the way, but Big Show just lining up for the Big Show. Kane and Raven kind of working together, but not really. Big Show and Kane just taking time, smacking Raven around just to get him out of the way so they can beat on each other. They'll beat on each other just to beat up Raven at this point. Off the ropes. Got him. Nope. Blocked by Raven. Again, is not his first title defense as the Hardcore Champion. Not his first title defense in the Extreme Rules match. But again, this is his first title defense in Extreme Rules match against two big bastards like these two. So, whatever's clever, Trevor. Wow. The Big Show with that power slam on Kane. There's a WrestleMania moment right there. Snags him up. Russian leg sweep. Both the big men down. Raven, the only man standing. Helping Big Show. Kane back to his feet. Right hand to the back of the head. Raven scoops him up. Look at this, Raven. Guillotine with the top rope. Doing very well for himself against both these big men. Big scissor kick to get the big man down. Kane with a leg drop that misses. Again, Raven backs off as Kane does a number on Big Show. Wow. Wow, Raven never saw that coming. He was over in the corner popping poses, and when he turned around, he was popping up daisies, man. And Kane just smashed him with that clothesline. Kane dragging the Big Show around like a cat with a toy. Raven, look at that, just popped in his head. He didn't have to beat these guys one-on-one. He comes in with the great equalizer, and Kane beats him to it. Snags it right out from his hand and knocks it loose. Big Show trying to stop Kane from moving forward, but to no avail. There's Kane on the shoulders of the Big Show. Snake eyes and a boot for Raven. Covers by the Big Show. This could be it. And a kick out by Raven. It's Kane now with the steel chair. Elbow did break free. That looked like a choke slam. Looked like Big Show was going for that choke slam. Kane. Outside the ring. Big Show. Raven inside. Big Show with a chair. A shot directly on the shoulder, elbow area of Raven. Big Show wedged that chair in the turnbuckle. What's he got in mind? Up on the shoulder. Reversed by Raven. He powers him up onto his own shoulder. Running power bomb or power slam. Just did some Houdini shit with that table. I don't know what just happened there. Kane. Low drop kick off the ropes. Raven with a baseball bat. He just clocked Kane, who just took it and then took the bat and is now. And the belt removed from rings, removed to ringside by Raven in a terrible way. Raven back in control. With a powerbomb of his own. As he powerbombs Kane to the outside. Big Show. Not able to hold him, holding his lower back. Raven able to change the pace here of the matchup against these two guys. And Kane now has the baseball bat. Raven takes it back to the midsection. Across the back, no. Ducked. Big Show. Raven up on the shoulders. Guillotine of his own. Irish whip. Kane head first into the steel chair, wedged into that corner. I think Big Show was going for a cover, but Raven interrupted. That's his belt on the line. Keep that in mind. Raven doesn't even have to be pinned to lose the belt. There's Kane with a tombstone. Raven in the corner. Popping and posing. Again, Kane went for the cover, but Raven there in time to interrupt that block, or to block that count. Raven to the outside. Kane follows him up. Not sure what's going on with Kane with the steel chair, with the stairs. Into the forehead of the giant. Those giant metal stairs. He just slammed them into the face of the giant. Battle going on. Kane could care less about the outside. Big Show taking control of Raven, but then Kane, wow, slams the back of the giant's head into the ladder laying out there. Fighting on top of that table. It's upside down. It's a bad place to be. Kane reversing it. German suplex. Top of the head. He took that first shot from that chair right on top of the head. It didn't even phase him. Clothesline onto the table. Kane now at the table. Two men outside. Kane, the other man standing in the inside, setting up the table, rearranging the furniture, making it cozy in there. They added stairs, a side table there. Looks good. Looks good. There's Big Show into a big slam on Kane. Raven now back inside the ring just to be in the way by the looks of it. Another pose. And that's the second time he's been suckered into that. Kane with the table. Kane with the table? It's Kane and Abel. Setting it up, making it look good. Making it look good. This is terrible news for Raven. This is terrible news for Raven. Kane, don't do it. Power slam through the table. Referee down for the count. Big Show just making it to his feet. And Raven kicks out regardless. Raven, look at this. That table, he is mangled in that table. He is caught up in the metal pieces. Joe Brony trying to help him get free there. Makes his way back to his feet. The Big Show, big running clothesline, takes Kane down. Look at this, Raven not only back to his feet, but taking on both Kane and the Big Show. Not for long. Oh, he scoops him up, reverses it, does Raven. Fingers in the eyes. Kane whipped into the turnbuckle. Raven just opening fire on Big Show. Rapid strikes. Kane out of the corner with a big boot, a choke slam. Kane with a choke slam. Big Show in for the cover, trying to steal it. Trying to steal it from... And look at this. It's like the third time, and Kane just continuously kicks him back off. Big Show was so convinced that he just continued. He'd rather take an ass whooping and try to make the pin. Kane, Irish whip, sends the Big Show over the top rope. Boot stops that. Big Show back in. Raven trying to take advantage. Kane wisely steps away and lets Raven and the Big Show battle it out. Kane trying to get the crowd fired up behind him, but they're really just getting a bunch of boos. Irish whip, Raven over the top rope, just a Big Show, and Kane left inside the ring. Kane with a big running clothesline. Didn't quite catch all that first punch, but boy, when he did. Snapmare by the big red machine. Off the ropes, boot, no. Big Show rolls out of the way. Clothesline sends Kane to the outside. Look at this. Raven firing back. Shot after shot. Running Bulldog by Raven, in for the cover perhaps. Absolutely. And a kick out by the Big Show as Kane sets up a table outside. Unhappy with the placement, perhaps. Kane looked like he just thought of something. Big Show. Choke slam, no. Reversed by Raven with a headbutt. Irish whip over the top rope, outside the ringside. Big Show on the inside. Look at this. Kane just ignites. He ignited the table. We got flames in the building. He throws the Big Show right into those flames. Big Show down, holding his eyes. Raven with a power driver. With a power driver to Kane on the outside. Folks, this is getting bad. Somebody's going to get hurt. And somebody's going to need medical assistance. There's a second pile driver on the outside. There's a second power driver. And Kane back to his feet again. And back to the table. Introducing the table to Raven face first. Big Show back outside. Kane, Big Show, one-on-one outside the ring. Chop block. Raven with an Irish whip sends Kane back inside. Quick fire on the Big Show. Big Show battles back. Scoop slam, no, into a backbreaker across the knee. Again, Kane setting tables up, climbing ropes. Top rope he goes. Oh, he misses. He missed anyway. I don't even know who he was aiming for. Oh, damn it. Nobody through the table. Irish whip is not enough to do it. Not a tables match, just an Extreme Rules match for the Hardcore Championship. The winner of this match gets crowned with that big duct tape belt. The current champion, Raven, looks like he's ready. Looks like he was setting up for something. Kane and Big Show just battling each other. Raven wisely trying to avoid both men. Let them beat on each other, but it seems to be his MMO tonight. It's Kane and Big Show. Big Show just turning everything into a boxing match here. Giant, no pun intended, headbutt. Kane just scoops him up. Tombstone. Tombstone on the table. In for the cover. Raven to the outside. Nowhere near being able to stop this if it goes 3. Kane, our new hardcore champion. Taking the win. Taking the title. Walking away with the belt. The Big Red Machine, Kane, has come alive. Big tombstone on the Big Show.
And the new hardcore champion, Kane.
And folks, take a look at that belt. Nobody deserves it more than Kane, I guess. Not after that matchup anyway. Our main event here for part 1 of WrestleMania X-7 Houston. We have a problem. Eddie Guerrero being led to the ring by his buddy and friend Perry Saturn, taking on Tazz for the European Championship. Our main event, part 1. Eddie Guerrero, Lie, Steed, Chill, Latino Heat. I see Bobby. Eddie Guerrero one-on-one against Tazz for the European Championship. Not so much one-on-one because, as I said, his friend Perry Saturn at ringside for Mr. Guerrero. Of course, again, Eddie Guerrero, the longtime champion wherever he goes, multiple belts, multiple times with each of them. His chance for the European title next. Which Eddie Guerrero remembered mostly for his work in WCW, his heavyweight championship run in WWF, as well as all of his historical matches throughout all of those years against Rey Mysterio Jr. And the greatest luchador moments in all of wrestling history. And our champ, the European champion, Test, former bodyguard from Motley Crue, found his way into the wrestling business, and here he is, an ace of knaves. WrestleMania X-7, defending his European title against one of the greats of all time, Mr. Eddie Guerrero. Before we go away, this, like I said, this being our main event here for this particular series, or this particular part in the series of WrestleMania 7. I'm sorry, WrestleMania 17, WrestleMania X7, 17. Houston, we have a problem. If you guys like what you see, like it, put that thumbs up, share it, get that out there, help me out. You get to see them more often, the more times you do that. You don't have to do it once. You get other people to do it. Wayne Kerr making all of his adjustments there, making all of his announcements. Our champion.
Ontario, Canada, weighing in at 304 pounds. He is the WWE European Champion.
Let's see what he refers to next. Fair enough, close enough. Test it is. Of course, head official Joe Brony doing the honors of taking the belt from the champion, showing it to the opponent, holding it above for all to see. The next time we see that belt, will it be around the waist of the current champion Test, or in the hands of Eddie Guerrero? When we start the bell, both men battle in position as they feel each other out here into a bridging suplex. Fisherman locked in. Eddie trying to win this one quick. Eddie tried to take that one real quick. He turns his back on his opponent. Eddie should know better than that. He just chucked across the ring. Eddie thinking twice about how he was acting. He come in a little bit different. The snap suplex puts Tazz down, but no, he learned nothing. He learned nothing. What does he do? One big move, turns around, parades around, and gets his back stabbed. Just gets ambushed from behind, not knowing that Tazz recovered quicker than that. Tazz with a running DDT. Swing and a miss. Guillotine choke. Top rope assisted. Going for the submission. Tazz. Pulling on the chin. Pump handle slam. Yes, no. Up to the shoulder. There it be. That could be it. Eddie Guerrero may have just lost his chance to walk away as the Intercontinental Champion. European Champion. Whatever the hell belt we're doing. European. European on this one. Yeah. No, European. Back elbow by Eddie Guerrero, fighting back to his feet, and a poke in the eye. He just straight curlied his ass. Just boink, knock, knock. Eddie Guerrero, cheat, lies, steal, and cheat to win. Whatever it takes, it's working because he is back in command after that eye poke. And dropping elbows. And the crowd, man, the crowd wants it. Hi, Bobby. Wow. Eddie Guerrero just ran right into that boot by Tazz. That's it. Eddie Guerrero just knocked himself out with that, I think. That was close. That was close. Eddie will be nursing a headache later on with that. Excedrin headache number 9. You're old enough to remember that phrase. And Tazz again. In for the submission. Is it going to be enough to make Eddie tap? Will Eddie tap? He's doing a damn good job of holding him in place. Then Eddie unhooks the leg, pulls him forward. Collar and elbow tie up. T-bone suplex. Straight boot to the face, just grinds the heel of his boot across the bridge of the nose of Tazz. Irish whip to the corner, running elbow drop. No wasted movements with Eddie Guerrero there. No wasted movements. Double foot stomp. Second turnbuckle. Second turnbuckle splash. This could be the beginning of the end for Tazz here. Face first into the turnbuckle. Eddie. Top rope. Oh. Tazz waited till he jumped and reversed it. Pulled his legs out from under him, dropping him to his back. Up over the back. Eddie reverses that. Hurricane Rana. Double foot stomp. Mushroom stomp. Top rope. Eddie Guerrero. This could be. Frog splash in for the cover. Referee down for the count. And Tazz kicks out at 2. And Eddie none too happy about that. None too happy about that. Went for a springboard miss. Tazz now. Back in control. No, Eddie with an elbow or a jawbreaker. Top of the head. Suplex. There's one. This could be the Three Amigos. There's 2. There's the third. Eddie with Three Amigos in for the cover. New European champion, perhaps. Damn sure is. Eddie Guerrero taking the belt from Tazz here at WrestleMania 17. our main event for this part of the series, part 1 that is. Watch that replay. We are just about out of time here, folks. I want to thank you again for watching. Again, hit the notifications for part 2 to show up directly hereafter. Part 3 to follow shortly after that, with the main event. Stone Cold Steve Austin taking on The Rock in a no disqualification. That is in WrestleMania X-7 Part 3. Till then, my no-hopers, jokers, and rogues, I will see you the next time in Part 2, WrestleMania 17, Houston, we have a problem. Thanks for watching. Peace.